sometimes you have a happy accident and things just land right the first time. That can happen. Mostly, I do a lot of scraping. I mean, of course, I try to see the largest, simplest shapes from the beginning. That's how to paint. I have to have a structure of light and shadow, or light and not light, that is beautiful. That structure is a pattern of shapes, and that pattern of shapes, it's the architecture of the whole painting. So it is the painting, and it has to start out by being comprehensible and beautiful. So that's from the beginning. That's the impetus for doing the painting, and the first thing that the painting is about. Everything else is just hanging on that. So that is the first thing I do in a tone on the painting, in some sort of a neutral tone, is to find those big shapes, the biggest shapes. The next division, the slightly smaller shapes that come in when I'm working with color. If the universe is lined up right and all the gods are on my side, and they will just land right in the right place. Okay, that never happens. So what I do is I scrape. I put the paint down. If it's not right, I scrape it off and I put it down anew, afresh, as if it's the first time. So I never try to correct. If it isn't perfectly magnificent, I just scrape it off and put it on again. So each time I put a stroke down, it's the first time I've ever done it. Now that takes a lot of convincing in your own mind, because after you've done it 50 times, you're really in a bad mood and you're very angry and pissed off and furious at yourself or whatever. But I still have to put it down as if, oh, this is the most magnificent thing I've ever seen, and I know it's right. So every time I deliver the paint to the canvas, I have to get this psyched up so that the delivery process is fresh and new and magnificent and perfect. And then I just scrape it off and each time have to redo it. So I don't know if that really answers the question, but that's a way. I mean, sometimes the paintings do go beyond fresh and they die, and that's very depressing. And sometimes they can be saved and sometimes they can't.